Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you great.
Okay, great. And Dr. Ray, can you hear her?
Yes. How are you?
Yes, Dr. Ray, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Well, good.
How's life?
I'm
How's
good.
the cooking? Good?
Yes, I have all kinds of pans in the fire.
All right, so Sherry, we're going to... Yeah, we're gonna get right into it because we're a little bit behind today, and I apologize. Thank you for waiting for us. But we're gonna jump right into it, and Dr. Ray will give you a great intro, and then I think you'll do great on the rest of it. He's got some questions that he'll answer, and we'll take it from there.
Wonderful.
Okay, now Sherry, are you talking into a microphone?
Yes.
Because you're kind of cutting out.
Yes, I am talking into a mic, and I have it turned up.
Right now you're fine, so it just seems like you're moving in and out or something before.
Okay. I'll try not to move my head.
Okay. Great. All right, and when you're ready, Doctor, take it away with the intro to segment 2.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey, you guys, welcome back to On the Radio with Dr. Ray, Voice America. You know, you guys, sports exercise is a little bit overrated. You know, you can walk 35 miles, you're going to lose 1 pound of fat. Really what comes down to it's 99% diet, 1% exercise. So today, just to keep it all in perspective, we invited one of the best sports nutritionists on earth. Her name is Sherry Bernader, and she has shared the stage with many, many celebrities, not the least of which is Whoopi Goldberg, Susan Orman, which my wife loves, Governor Ann Richards, which I loved. She has cooked for a friend of mine, Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk, and Evander Holyfield. I like her. You know, she's with all my favorites. Chuck Norris, whose school I still attend. And she has been on the set, sidekicks with Lee Haney, 8-time Mr. Olympia, 8-time, on the championship workout TV show on ESPN. She has all pain, you know where. But she did it, and it's called Eat Right, Feel Good, Lose Weight, Have Fun. You won't be hungry. So much of dieting is avoiding the hunger, which makes you raid the refrigerator at 3 o'clock in the morning and ruin your diet. She recently recorded a wedding workout podcast for Wedding Podcast Network, which caters to brides and grooms, you know, getting ready for that big day. She doesn't want to stop. In addition, she serves on the board of directors for the Can't Make Me a Dream. And this is the funnest one, Barbizon School of Modeling. I want that job. Sherry's also served on the on-air nutrition consultant for QVC television, United States and United Kingdom. So, Sherry,
Yes.
We need your help. We need help with, your tips on controlling cholesterol. Let me give you just a little shocking bit of information. My cholesterol was 300. And the last piece of bread I had was in 1986. I've been on a brutal diet, since the 80s. And yet my cholesterol was 300. Question I have for you is, what's the story with cholesterol? What determines cholesterol levels? And what is that scary connection between cholesterol and thyroid disease? And how can we control it through diet and exercise?
Well, Dr. Ray, first of all, thank you for that wonderful introduction, and it's so good to be on. You know, cholesterol is something that is, I think, sneaks up on a lot of people, and unless they get it checked or monitored, they definitely are not always aware, and there's a lot of things that can affect cholesterol levels. Certainly, the fat that you intake on a daily basis can affect it as well. There's cholesterol in basically a lot of foods. Protein, there's cholesterol. There's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. And you know what is absolutely drives me crazy is the amount of people that get on cholesterol-lowering drugs, but unfortunately they have a lot of side effects. And they may not show up right away, but they typically do within a year or two. In fact, on one of my many trips to London for QVC, I actually sat next to the head of Cornell Medical School. And we argued the entire flight there. I'm sure he was like, oh my gosh, did I have to sit next to you? And because he was advocating cholesterol-lowering drugs. And he explained to me, he goes, you know, Sherry, when we get a patient in the office and their cholesterol is off the scale, it's a little late for lifestyle. It's a little bit late for chromium picolinate. There's a lot of supplements, by the way, that do help lower cholesterol naturally. And so I said, okay, fine. I understand that. You need to get the numbers down. But once they're down, they need to get off the drugs. And
right. Sherry, question, and this is interesting to me because my husband, like Dr. Ray, has very high cholesterol, even though he works out, even though he eats well. But, you know, you do a lot of cooking for the celebrities. Are there foods or something really simple that if you are on the meds or getting off the meds, like you say, that we should be adding to our diet?
Yes. Are you ready? Real simple. An apple a day. You've heard an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, that's why. An apple a day actually has apple pectin, which is in the skin of the apple. And it is so important when you do buy apples that you buy organic, because I want you to eat the entire apple, skin and all. And the apple pectin will actually help lower cholesterol. Now, initially, if the cholesterol is really high, yes, an apple a day might not be enough to get it down. So there's several supplements that you can add to your regime that will help lower it besides an apple a day. So every day at 3 o'clock, I eat an apple with almond butter. Love it. And the almond butter will give you the good quality protein, some good fats that actually help support the good cholesterol, but actually help lower the bad. The skin in the apple will actually help do that.
Interesting. Now, real quick, I'm just wondering, because we've been talking a lot about this cholesterol-thyroid connection, and aren't there foods that, there's the whole debate about people with high cholesterol may have a thyroid issue that's actually causing it and vice versa. Are there foods that you also recommend at the same time that help with thyroid?
Yes. The number one is walnuts. Walnuts are full of selenium. They're rich in selenium. And selenium supports the thyroid and allows it to function properly. So the number one food I would add to your day for thyroid support is selenium. Add walnuts to your salad, to your oatmeal in the morning. Don't go too crazy.
Mary, walnuts are this miracle food. Dr. Ray, aren't you always telling women to take walnuts so they'll feel happier? And now we got to take it so it'll help our thyroid too?
Very few foods can directly help the thyroid, and walnuts definitely a miracle of food for the thyroid, and just a wonderful. There are many, many nuts, of course, but the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio in some nuts is not good. Walnuts has the best omega-3 to omega-6 ratio of all nuts, so it is a miracle food.
Very cool. So, Sherry, again, sorry to interrupt you. I just get so excited with these tips for our audience. So you're talking about having the walnuts every day, anywhere you can get them, salad, yogurt, or whatnot. And then you're also talking about getting...
Within limits, I think she also mentioned, because, it is fat. It has fat in it. I usually recommend my patients no more than a handful.
Yes.
A cup of walnuts a day. No more, because it does have fat. It doesn't have calories. Even good fat, is still fat. So no more than a cup per day.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are good thyroid glandular support supplements that are available through, if you go to a natural medicine doctor, they will offer you, supplements for that. So to me, that is huge when you really need to get your thyroid, functioning better.
Sherry, for our wonderful listeners, so we can put it all into perspective, what is the devastating danger of high cholesterol? Could you tell us a few of the key diseases that can affect our men and women who listen to the show from a high cholesterol?
Yes.